The NASCAR Hall of Fame opened on May 11th, 2010. So in just a few weeks, we're going to be having our third birthday. Yeah, we have people come from all over the world. Majority of our guests are actually from outside of a 100-mile radius. There were 5 cities that were in competition for the NASCAR Hall of Fame location, and NASCAR toured the 5 different facilities, saw their plans, saw their financial program, and then had to make a decision. Probably 95% of all the teams are within a 50-mile radius of Charlotte, so it gave us great access to anybody we needed from the racing world. So it just made sense. Winston Kelly, our executive director, he and I have the same background. We were born into the sport. Our fathers were involved in the sport in several capacities, and it's just been a part of our life forever. So we have a lot of connections within the sport, and you start, you start networking, and you start calling in favors, and you find somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody. And what we tried to do when we came up with the original idea for the hall here is to come up with displays that would best exemplify the dynamic history of the sport. And then we just started to say, okay, well, here is this story here, who was involved, what items would help tell the story. And then we basically, hit the telephone and start calling people. And we just don't want to grab this for the sake of grabbing it. We want to make sure we can use it. So we respond to everyone who contacts us, whether it's positive or not. And we let them know that, we appreciate their support, their interest in what we're doing. And a lot of times we find some absolute gems that we didn't know existed that come just by fans writing in and saying, I've got this or I've got that. It came about due to the schedule that was set up. Going back to the 1950s, the original hub for NASCAR was actually Atlanta in the early days. The majority of the teams were in Atlanta. And then back at around 1957 or so, Ford Motor Company moved their racing division to Charlotte, to the airport. And it was a central location for most of the schedule. The majority of the tracks were in the general region, and so it was just a matter of logistics, really, and a little bit of luck. But even now, Charlotte is just a really good central location. Now you have all the technology that goes on here in this area, and it's really good for teams to be located right here in Charlotte.